What is up, guys? Arolf here, back again with another video. Today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Thor Ragnarok and Build-A-Figure Hulk series Loki, so let's get to it. Alright, so taking a look around the box, on the top you got Build-A-Figure Hulk with the Thor's hammer right there. It says Legend series. On the bottom you get Thor Ragnarok with the brand new font. You get a nice picture of Loki with the two daggers on both sides. Bottom UPC code if you want to scan it. On the back you get a nice picture of the figure with a brief description, so pause if you want to read it. On the bottom you get the pieces and the 6 figures to build Hulk, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. From 2012's Loki to 2017's Loki, there is a huge difference. Gosh, look at that sculpt. Now, comparing it to the 2012 Avengers Loki, you can see how horrible it looks. Now, just removing the Ragnarok head here, you can actually place it on the Avengers one. It's just the pegs are a little bit different, so it will fit loosely, but dang, that looks so cool with the Avengers body on it. Now you can try to attempt to attach it, but it doesn't fit. Only one of his new helmets can, which I'll show right here. Bring it out. There you go. It's kind of fiddly and loose, but you can, if you want, you can put on the head sculpt. Now comparing the two Loki figures, you can see how much taller he is compared to the Avengers one. Moving the cape here just to show you. I like the kind of curviness to the Avengers one compared to the straight torso on the Ragnarok, but what are you gonna do? One slight issue with this Loki figure is how badly the pegs are on the cape. They're kind of angled at a 45 degree. And trying to peg this on, it's pretty easy. You just try to slide that into the holes near his neck or on his shoulders here, but they do not stay very well. I don't know if it's just my figure, but just pegging both of these on here, they're kind of angled out of way. I thought the peg holes were angled too, but it's just the pegs on the cape that are angled that way, so it won't stay on. The only thing that will hold this cape down without falling is the head. So taking a closer look at his cape here before we get on with Loki, I really like the sculpting on the cape. Not too long, not too short, just in the middle. Kind of metallic paints on there, just viewed really quickly there. One of his accessories that I showed before is this very plasticky and flimsy helmet. I wish it was made out of a harder plastic, but very accurate to the movie. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but he just looks pale as a mofo. Oh my gosh, they could have added a little tan to him. Now you can see I'm fiddling with his hair here. You can put his hair back. You can fiddle with it. You can make him look more dramatic other than the hair draping. Like on his shoulders here, you can fold it back. The hair is very nice and flimsy. Now taking a look around the costume here, very colorful compared to last year's Thor: The Dark World and the Avengers suit. Kind of a more purple blue vibe to his costume here, other than his green. I saw a bit of green in the new trailer for his cape, but I wonder which. Probably that's his second costume, or it could have been a different cape. But all in all, I like what they did with these figures and their costume designs. It's just very colorful, in my opinion. Now just taking a closer look at his legs here, or his thighs. Just the sculpting is top notch. You can see looking under his skirt here, it's made flimsy plastic, rubber. Really like that metallic sheen to it, kind of marbling, kind of, it looks like it has a layer of paint, if you know what I mean. Looks like it's hollow, like a popsicle. Not a popsicle, like a lollipop. But yeah, there's Loki's close-up. Alright, so quickly going over Loki's articulation here. Putting on his helmet, his head goes down that far and up that much. I'm going to have a struggle with this helmet, so please bear with me. I just want it on, just see how it looks with the articulation. And he rotates all the way around on the head. His arms do rotate all the way around. They go out that far. Pretty decent. He has 360 on the arm. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, just like so. He has a rotation at the wrist. Can bend up like Iron Man and down. What I mean by Iron Man is like with the repulsors, but you know what I mean, hopefully. Dang, look at that. Ab crunch. Who's really far back. Moving down his skirt here. He has a waist swivel all the way around, just like so. Now moving the skirt up, his legs go forward that far. He could sit down like that, but with the skirt down, not so much. Pretty far, and pretty far back as well. He could do almost the splits, kind of at a 45-degree angle. Bicep swivel, no, thigh swivel, double jointed elbow, knee. Gosh, I'm getting mixed up here. Pretty good. No calf articulation, but his feet point down and up. And don't forget the infamous ankle pivot. So basically, this guy has the basics articulations of a regular Marvel Legends Hasbro figure today. And you can see putting that ankle pivot to use. And he can balance. Just like so. Okay. Loki finally reunited with his staff. Oh my gosh, even though it's broken. But other than that, this guy has great sculpting, great articulation, a little too great, and a little too weird near the torso because he can bend back really far. But other than the cape, I wish that they included some daggers just like we saw in the trailer. I might have to look again if this is accurate because in the newest Ragnarok trailer he had a green cape. But I don't know if that could have been a different costume. But yeah, that is it, guys. Arolf signing out. Peace.